30 hertz straight up.
Good morning, you guys. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I have another video today. Vlogtober is giving content. Okay, it's definitely giving content. Okay, so morning routine. Spring has sprung, so I said I'm going to do this. Okay, so I woke up at 6 a.m. because that's when I usually wake up, like on a daily basis, unless I slept really late, I'm really tired and I'm starting my day late, then I just snooze the alarm. So I know in the previous clips y'all probably saw bags under my eyes look really puffy and you're wondering why. This is why I'm wearing glasses, so that the focus is not on my eyes. I'm really okay. I'm really okay. I just had a hectic night, slept really late. Yeah, but anyway, so also my routine, some of the things that I do in the morning. I am not done. I need to have breakfast. I need to do my hair and my face. I'm not doing anything hectic though, but this is one thing that I do every morning. Sometimes it's not in the morning, depends on my schedule. If I wake up late, I will not have time to do it in the morning, because I'm rushing. Or sometimes I just put it for the evening, as a way to wind down, sometimes midday. But my favorite thing right now is Bible study, right? Which is a personal thing that just started. I just felt like I wanted to be more intentional, with like my relationship with God, and also with getting to understand the stories in the Bible and some of the revelations and things, because I feel like some things, like, we know about them, like you learned about it in Sunday school, you heard the preacher preaching about it at some point in time, but you don't really know what is happening. Sometimes you literally need to go and read and see where this starts. So how ironic is this, right? My friend sent me a link, I think about a week, if not two, right, ago, to a YouTube video, right? It is a sermon. And it is a sermon by Pastor Travis Green. I didn't watch it immediately when she sent it to me. I opened the link and then I checked and I saw, okay, it's a preaching by Pastor Travis Green. I expect it to break. Okay, moving on. Life goes on. So this morning, I'm like, podcast. Let me listen to a podcast while I'm in the shower. I don't really like listening to stuff. Like, I don't like listening to music, podcasts while I'm in the shower. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot going on in the morning. I'm trying to defrost, But for some reason today, I just felt like I wanna listen to a podcast this morning to start out my day, because wow, I've had a hectic evening, like I said. I open the Apple Podcasts app and I go to one podcast, right? and I just scroll passively, like not even with intention. Like I don't even know what exactly I'm looking for, because usually I know what I'm looking for. I know where I'm going. I know what I want to listen to. And then I just scroll, and I see it. It's right there. I expect it to break. Pastor Travis Green. And I'm like, okay. Clearly me seeing this one is the one that I want to listen to. It's a sign that this is the one that I must listen to. So I put it on, and he begins to read the book of Joshua, and I'm like, what are the odds? What are the odds? Because that is literally the book that I am currently studying, right? That is the book that I'm currently reading. So he read verse 1 and 2. And I'm going to read those to you, and 2 other verses that I highlighted that I felt like spoke to me, right? So chapter 1, verse 1. After the death of the Lord's servant Moses, the Lord spoke to Moses' helper Joshua, son of Nun. He said, my servant Moses is dead. Get ready now, you and all the people of Israel, and cross the river Jordan into the land that I'm giving them. Right. Then verse 5, which I love, says, Joshua, no one will be able to defeat you as long as you live. I will be with you as I was with Moses. I will always be with you. I will never abandon you. And verse 9, he just reminds him, he says, remember that I've commanded you to be determined and confident. Don't be afraid or discouraged, for I, the Lord your God, am with you wherever you go. And literally, guys, I really recommend listening to that sermon. Pastor Travis Green mentions how the Lord did this because he wanted to raise the faith of Joshua, right? That's why he gives him the reminder that you need to be courageous, because I'm with you. I will not leave you. I will not forsake you. I'm with you. So you are going to win. You will not be defeated. That is my favorite line, actually. You will not be defeated because I'm on your side, And is that confirmation that when God leads you into something, right? When God leads you into something, he is with you. He's already walking ahead of you. He's carrying you, right? He's walking with you. In verse 2, right, here's the part. And cross the river Jordan into the land that I am giving them, right? So it means that when God leads you into something, he has already prepared it for you. You literally just need to obey him, and you need to do what he asks of you. So that, for me, it just felt like confirmation. Just felt like, okay, God, I heard you, all right? I heard you. That's literally what it felt like. It's one chapter, and it does not even look deep, but it's very deep. Like, it's deep, for me, right? And also in the sermon, if you do watch it, or if you've watched already, you will hear how he mentions how Joshua was not much, He was not a king of a city, he was not a king. He was not a ruler of anything. He was Moses' helper. Understand what I'm saying? And God chose him after Moses died. God chose him, specifically ordained him for this moment, for such a time as this. Anyway, this chapter, this book, it's a lot about obedience, or as far as I've gotten. It's a lot about obedience, and it's a lot about what God does through you. Right, what he does through you, And one moment that literally that I loved in the sermon was when Pastor Travis Green mentioned how the anointing that is on Joshua is not just because It's not just because, but because he was shadowing God's servant, who is Moses, because he was the helper of Moses. When Moses died, the anointing transferred to Joshua, and Joshua now carried all that anointing. And sometimes it looks like you're just nothing, you're just passing time, you're just living life. But what you're not understanding is that everything that's happening to you is actually happening for you, because he was just a helper. But now here he is leading the Israelites through the river Jordan. Like, what? Everything that happened to him and everything that happened, him just becoming Moses' helper, was building him for this moment. And also, Pastor Travis Green highlights two main things, right? That obviously God was building him for this moment, and the anointing that he has is not anointing that just, he dug up from the ground. It's anointing that was there waiting for him. It was in preparation. So him basically shadowing Moses was preparing him for what is yet to come. And obviously we as people don't see what is yet to come. You're just going through all of these things, you're confused at the time, you're like, what is happening? I don't understand. But you don't understand that what is happening to you is actually happening for you. Like, it's building you for a greater moment. It's building you for bigger and better things. Yeah, so before I actually, rant off and unravel the entire chapter in 3 hours, what he was highlighting, the two main things, right, is the fact that when God prepares you and does something big for you, right, when he does something for you, right, something through you, for other people as well, firstly, it is to raise your faith, because he told Joshua that I am going to be with you, right? You are going to lead the Israelites through, right? They're going to cross the river Jordan, right? Because I am with you, I am leading you, and I'm using you as my servant to lead these people. So obviously his faith is going to rise. He's going to trust, His faith rises because he was just a helper, and now he's been chosen for this big position. He's been chosen to lead these people. So his faith is rising. When God promises you something, you will definitely increase in your faith. You'll just be pumped. Trust me, you will be pumped. And the second thing that Pastor Green mentioned was the fact that God does it all for his glory. Because when you now think about it, there's no way that a man, can cross a river on foot, all right? On foot. I just feel like the whole crossing of the river thing is so cool. I wish I was there. Wow. Okay, anyway, it is literally all for his glory, because there is no way, it's not humanly possible, right? On earth, you cannot actually do that. So you get to realize that it's literally the grace of God. It is literally the grace of God. It is his power. If it was not for him, I would have never done this. I would have never gone through this, So it is just so he can get all the praise, so he can get all the glory, because sometimes he does need to remind you and to remind other people that what you're doing and what you think you are capable of doing is not because you can. It is because he's allowing you to. It is because he's empowering you to do exactly that for a particular reason. You understand? I'm gonna close this Bible because I will not stop talking. I love that sermon, and I just felt like it was direct. It was not too complicated. It was very simple. It speaks to you. So I really do recommend, go listen to it. I really recommend reading the book of Joshua. Read it, and read it. my morning routine. I am done with everything, grabbing my water, and I am heading to campus. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Do you like this video? Share, leave a comment, and share this video. Yeah, and follow me on my social media platforms. Okay, bye guys. See you next time.